5 tips to explode your sales with Labor Day sales. Hey, did Labor Day sneak up on you? You think it's too late, right? You think there's no way I'm going to be able to make any money off Labor Day because it's too late. Well, in this video I'm going to give you 5 tips that if you go ahead and do them right now, you'll be prepared for Labor Day and you're gonna make some money. Hey, if you're new to this channel, stay true to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down there, turn it from red to gray, and don't forget to ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live, and that way you don't miss anything. Okay, that's pretty important. So Labor Day sales, they're pretty cool, and I think everybody forgets about them, but it's the first Monday in September in the United States, and it's an opportunity to make a lot of money, and you're gonna have to rush because we're almost on top of Labor Day. But do what I'm telling you to do in this video and you can make some money. Number 1, highlight the right products. The right products is important, right? I mean, it's always important to highlight the right products, but Labor Day is a little bit different. Okay, you need to take your marketing to a different level. It needs to be the level where whatever that product is, it's related to going back to school, it's related to getting back into work, it's related to starting the school year over again, it's related to, you want to get all these things done before the holidays, you want to get all this stuff done before the next holidays that are coming up. So it's really important when you're running a Labor Day sale that you select the right products, but more importantly that you market the products so that it shows it benefits them. I love the back to school thing. I love that a lot. If you got kids, you know, you can relate to that. Even if you're going back to work because summer vacations are over and all that, and you got to get back into the gear of things. And I know our products, we sell survival food, Survival Cave food. Check that out. I'll put a link below. But those products sell a whole lot better in the fall and winter than they do the spring and summer. Now the past year, because of the illness, we did very, very well year round. However, this is really our season. We're coming into our season now. So back to school, get prepared for school, prepare your family too. You know, bad weather's coming, you know, there's all kinds of civil unrest in the world. You want to go ahead and be prepared so you can make sure that's taken care of and you don't have to worry about it. Number 2, count on email. Now there's all kinds of ways of marketing. There's, you know, pay-per-click, there's video ads out there, there's banner ads, there's pop-ups and all that. But they say for Labor Day, the #1 selling tool is email. Now if you don't have a good email provider, which you should, you need to get Kartra. That's what we use in all of our different properties. And you know, we're involved in survival food. I have courses on Facebook, I have courses on YouTube, I have courses on how to make money online. My wife has courses on dog training, and all those things are run through one software called Kartra. It is ultimately the best email marketing software there is, and it's the only one I know of that they don't charge you based on how many emails you send out. So you could have a list of 1 million people and be sending them 10 emails a day and they don't charge you more. That's what you want. I'm telling you, that's what you want, because the other ones will eat you up in fees. But email is the way to do it. I have several videos on this channel about how to write good emails. I would suggest you go and checking those out. Email marketing is it. I mean, email marketing is the best thing for Labor Day. So you've got to be set up there and you've got to send out emails. Number 3, prepare your on-site marketing. Now it may seem like a pain to you to change out banners and wording and all this on your website for one single little holiday. But what if that one single little holiday made you a tremendous amount of money because you did those things? I know a lot of companies, you know, they'll change out their banners and then forget to change them, and you know, their Labor Day sale is running in the middle of September into September. But it is really important if you can do that. Get your webmaster, get whoever you need to put some Labor Day sale things on your website. That's super important to do that. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about, what does your website look like now? When they go to your site, do you trigger the thing that's in their head right now, which is Labor Day? If not, make those changes, spend a little bit of effort in that. I mean, it's pretty easy nowadays. You can go to something like Canva, you can design some banners, some pop-ups, whatever you want to do, but it's really important to do that to your site so that you make more money. Number 4, get more social. Get more social. You know, it's funny nowadays, social media, and that's a norm now. Well, you say social media, everybody knows what you're talking about. They know about LinkedIn, they know about Facebook, they know about YouTube, they know about Twitter, they know about TikTok, they know about all these things. But are you using it to your advantage? That's the thing. Knowing and not doing is just as bad as not knowing. Okay, but if you know about social media and you use social media, you can really increase your sales. So I want you to think about what you're putting out there in social media. Are you talking about Labor Day? Are you letting people know that people expect good deals. And I will say this about Labor Day, you're going to probably have to do better deals than you've done in the past. You're going to have to make them seem more inviting. Now sometimes you say, well, I can't lower my prices anymore. Well, the thing to do then is give more value. So an example is, we sell canned meats and canned foods, and we do it for survival. It's survival food. But one thing we could do is we could say, hey, this case of meat is $100 off, but we're also going to give you this $99 course if you buy today. So we give so much value. A $99 course, once we've made the course, it really doesn't cost us any more to give anybody that course. Or it could be a PDF download, it could be an ebook, something like that that goes along with your product. So I want you to think along those lines. What is it that you could give people? Maybe it's a back to school guide to preparing your kids and family for going back to school. Maybe it's something like that. It's a $99 value. You're going to throw that in with the purchase. What could you do to make your product more valuable? That's another important factor. Number 5, I want you to think forward. Now, what happens generally at the end of summer, we get slapped with Labor Day. We're like, oh man, I didn't even think about that coming up, and I really haven't prepared anything. With what I've given you in this video, all these things you can do within a day. You could probably do it in a couple hours, get all these things switched out and do all these things. But it should also wake you up a little bit. It should wake you up and say, hey, JR, Labor Day's here. Guess what's coming next? It's Halloween. Guess what comes after that, JR? It's Thanksgiving. Guess what comes after that, JR? It's the Christmas holidays, Hanukkah holidays, all those things. So when you are preparing for your Labor Day sale, I want you to start thinking forward. Start getting this stuff ready because it sneaks up on you. Labor Day snuck up on you, didn't it? Right? It snuck up on you. It was here before you knew it, and you weren't prepared. That's why you're watching this video right now, so you can be prepared. But get it in your head that all these other holidays are going to be popping up very soon too. And if you're not prepared for those holidays, you're going to miss out. This is the time we want to make our money, guys. This is the time we need to do something special. What are you planning? Have you set anything up? And if not, now's the time to do it. I know it's extra effort. Hey, it's a pain for me to do this stuff too. It's a real pain because I got so many other things going on. It's like, oh my gosh, now I got to come up with a sale. And I'll tell you what really messes you up. Anybody who's been selling online any length of time and has made any money, the biggest problem they have with preparing for new things or setting up sales is that they've already made money. That's right, they've already made money. And how this messes you up is you've got enough money to live off of. You've got enough money for your home, and you probably got some extra money in the bank, and you're eating well, and you're living pretty good. So it's really hard to take extra time to do these extra things. But remember, that's how you got here. That's how you got to the point where you're making money online, is by doing the really hard and difficult things. I like to listen to a guy named David Goggins, and David's great. Check him out on YouTube. He's a great motivator, but he tries to make things difficult for himself every single day, because he says out of difficult things comes growth, comes success. It's the easy things that really don't do you any good. I mean, if something's easy, it's not going to make you grow. If you go to the gym and you lift a 2-pound weight every day and you can lift 20, well, probably you're going to get nothing out of that. Nothing's going to happen because it's not hard for you. These things that are hard for you, these things that are difficult for you, these things that take extra effort for you, those are the things that really matter. Those are the things that are going to make you money. So remember, you want to do these difficult things, okay? You want to do this extra stuff. Check out David Goggins, he'll tell you about it. But you want to do all these extra things because these are the things that are going to make you money. And all these holidays coming up, guys, if you're not capitalizing on these, you're really missing out. And I'm really speaking to you people out there who've already been very, very successful and you've already made some money. Don't skip these other things. Make more money. I believe that if you have a product that is helping people out there, like we have survival food, that's a very helpful product. If somebody gets caught in a storm or the power goes out or whatever, and they have our survival food, we're going to keep them alive. That's a pretty important product. Another important product I have is products that I sell, my courses. My courses teach you how to quit your job and start an online business. I think that's pretty important. So that somebody could have more time with their family, so that somebody could vacation, so that somebody could enjoy their life better, maybe get in better health because they have the time to do it. They're not rushing off to a job all the time. That's an important product to sell. So I really want to market that product because I know I can help people with it. So whatever product you have, it's probably very beneficial to somebody. And if you're not marketing it, you're not pushing it, you're not getting it out there, you're doing them a disservice. You're actually doing the people out there who would buy your product a disservice if you don't market it to them. Now, I had this impression, like you may have, that if you had an online business, you could work 4 or 5 hours a week and you'd make all this money and you'd get rich. That's not the case. You're going to have to work extra. You're going to have to turn off the TV at night. You're going to have to skip some of the weekends. You're going to have to skip going out to the movies. You're going to have to skip, hanging out with your friends. I'm very, very selective about who I hang out with. Not that I'm so important, it's just that I don't have that much spare time. I don't allocate a lot of spare time for just hanging out. Since I don't allocate a lot of time for that, who am I going to spend my time with? And that's something I want you to think about at the end of this video here. Who do you spend your time with? Are they contributing to your life? Are they making you a better person? Are they making you a stronger person? Do they support your ideas? Are they encouraging to you? Or are they just the opposite? They complain about everything. They say, oh, woe is me, and this happened to me, and this is bad, and they're full of drama. Is that what you're going to do with your precious spare time? My precious spare time is only spent with very select people that I really want to hang out with. I know I'm getting ready to go to a convention now, and it's going to be in Las Vegas, and it's Affiliate West. And at Affiliate West, I know certain people that are going to be there, and I am going to selectively spend some time with some of those people. I don't want to make it a buddy type thing where I'm just hanging out with one or two people the whole time, because I need to open my horizons to other people. The people I know in the digital marketing sphere right now are people I met because I put myself out there and I met new people. All of them I didn't know at one point. So when I go to this convention, I want to spend some time with those people, but I also want to find more people. How are you allocating your time? Think about this, guys. It's super, super important. That TV show, that podcast that you're listening to, that clubhouse room, oh my God, what a waste of time. Those things are just eating away at your time that you could be contributing to your life. Now, some people say, well, I have to have some enjoyment in life. JR, I got to have a little bit. But the problem is people have way too much enjoyment. Way too much enjoyment. I mean, the deal was, I think when the earth started, according to a Bible, it said, you work 6 and take 1 off. We've changed it to 5 and 2. Maybe the guy that designed the world didn't think of 5 and 2, but I think 6 and 1 is probably a better plan. I don't even do 6 and 1. I generally will do, I work every day to some degree. I don't work 12 hours a day every day. No, I don't do that. But some days I do work 12 hours a day. Today's a 12-hour day. I've got to shoot videos. It's a day where I have to do that. That's very, very important. Otherwise, this day would get dragged into tomorrow and the next day, and then I would take away from those days. You can never make up for something you don't do. You can never make up for it. What you're doing is you've lost that day and you're taking it away from another day. Get all you can do done every single day. If you do that, like this Labor Day sale thing, you're going to make more money. I really appreciate you listening to this video. I really appreciate you being here. Really, it means so much to me that you've taken time out of your day to listen to me. Do me a favor, if you would, if you like this information, please subscribe to the channel. There's a button down there. If it's red, click it, turn it gray. Once you do that, a bell's going to pop up like this. You want to ring that bell and turn on all notifications. It's really important that you do the drop down, turn on all notifications. When you do that, you'll be notified every single time I go live, which I do very often, and you'll be notified every single time I upload a video. I really thank you for being here, guys. I really thank you for watching this video. I have a free course below if you'd like to grab that. It's $97, but you can get it absolutely free for a limited time. Thanks so much for listening to this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.